What up, everyone? You're watching Profiles and Drive, and today I got a calisthenics master. He competed in American Ninja Warrior. He competed in Battle of the Bars. He's a badass when it comes to doing whatever you want in terms of your body, and this is not in a sexual way. Okay, don't get it twisted, but in a pretty badass way. If you've seen his videos, if you've seen his Facebook, Instagram, YouTube videos, man, he does some crazy stuff. Anyways, welcome to the studio. Welcome to Profiles and Drive. Warren Lee, how you doing, brother?
Thank you, man. Thanks for having me.
First off, let's get right into like sort of the intro part. How did you get into the whole calisthenics deal?
Calisthenics, I got into this right after high school. It was like 2010, right after there. I was weightlifting at, this commercial gym, just hitting the weights like everyone else there. And I remember specifically that day, there's this man that he just walks in the gym. He has this long sleeve, big, long sleeve shirt. You don't think he's ripped or anything.
Yeah.
And then at the corner of my eye, I just see someone upside down on one of the cable machines. I'm like, everyone at the gym, no one's ever seen this before. This is back then when none of this was possible. So I was like, just pointing at my friend, look at that. Is that feet in the air? And I'm just like, I gotta get a closer look. So I'm literally stalking this man around the gym, and he came to the pull-up bar and started doing muscle-ups.
Oh, wow.
And typewriters. Those are the two things he was doing. Typewriters was this thing where you do a pull-up and you pull side to side.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, and he was kicking his feet too, like he was riding a bicycle.
Oh yeah, I see that.
So the way he does it was just incredible. I'd never seen anything like that, and I was like, can you teach me? So I actually learned that first day, that first move, and I don't know, we just clicked. And one day I got a text from him. I don't know how he got my number, but he sent me his YouTube video and was like, hey, check this out. I was just like, this dude, you're insane. Can we work out? Or when can we work out?
Dang.
So he put me under his wing. His name is Frank Medrano. He has like 20 million views right now on YouTube. So he blew up. So I'm proud of that.
Man, so you went from weightlifting, calisthenics. How long have you been doing it?
Calisthenics about 4 years now, almost 4 years.
4 years. Dang. And but this is one of the questions that I always have. Like, when I first started doing more calisthenics, I started this year. Was because before we started filming, you said you do a little mix of both.
Yeah, yeah.
And what do you think are personally the benefits from doing either weight training or doing calisthenics?
Weight training, it's something about it. I just love being the iron, just hitting the weights. It helps me keep on size.
Yeah.
So, I know a lot of people that do calisthenics, they're still big, and there's a lot of them, I think part of it's also genetics too. Me, hitting the weights helps put size on me and also strength. I just like the feel of, lifting weights and just lifting it up and throwing it back down.
Yeah.
Just manhandling the weights. And then calisthenics, the same thing with your body. Just being able to flip upside down, handstand anywhere, just total control of your body. When you can lift your body in multiple ways, to me, it's just one of the biggest goals.
Nice. Yeah.
You can lift weights and you can lift yourself. So.
Yeah, because I'm doing a regimen that mixes both.
Yeah.
So I thought, for some reason I thought they had to be either one or the other. But it's good to hear that you do both in terms of now.
A lot of people just stay with a lot of bar athletes just stay with being on the bars. And to me, it's just like. It's like playing a sport. In high school, I played basketball, and some people play baseball. It's just like you can't just be one. You could also play the other.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan was, baseball player and then basketball player.
Yeah.
So, you're not just one thing. I don't think you should always just be one.
So, do you think it's possible to make gains on the bar using bars?
Yeah, it's possible.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely possible. I would say it's a different type of workout though. It depends how you actually keep it up. Yeah, there's gains.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I've definitely seen it with people, and there's a lot of people that just stay with the bar and they're just incredible.
Yeah, I've heard because I've seen in forums and people just saying like you can't do it. It's hard to make gains doing that. Just doing straight body weight.
You could do body weight, but the thing I will say that's hard for just body weight is legs. I know people say they do it, but you know, before I had no legs.
Yeah.
Before I wouldn't do legs for years, and then I finally got into it, and just like it just started growing and growing, just through squatting, deadlifts.
Oh yeah.
Just,
Right.
you know, just powerlifting.
Big kind of workout.
Yeah.
Well, you started from like you said you've been doing it in 4 years, and I'd say, what were I guess your challenges when you first started? Because you said you were doing a lot of weights. So what was the transition like?
Transition on the bar wasn't too bad, because I started off, I was very light. I was like 120 pounds, so I didn't have much on me, and I had a really good and strong background in doing pull-ups. So just learning the technique, I got my muscle up first or third try, something like that.
Holy crap.
I got the first day, just one. But the biggest challenge is just mental. Because there's certain moves that it just messes with your mind. And I think like in b-boy too. There's certain things that's just like, oh man, if I don't commit all the way, I'm gonna get hurt.
Yeah,
so
that's true. That's true.
So when you do like a 360 on the bar and you don't commit, you know, you could either catch your shin on it or, you know, just fall too far away from the bar. So you gotta go all the way or just don't go at all.
I noticed that on your that you competed for American Ninja Warrior, and it wasn't too long ago, right?
Yeah.
So, did you have? Because I had another friend who was competing for that. What was like, and his training regimen was probably I'm pretty sure everyone's training regimen is different. But what was training for that?
Training for that was a lot of body weight. Same thing. It was kind of hard because there's obstacles there that you either got to make your own obstacle at home or go to a special gym that specifies has specific obstacles there. So it's hard to actually train for certain things. But for the main thing, just calisthenics really helps, and also grip strength. So rock climbing is a big thing.
Yeah.
Rock climbing, there's a lot of rock climbers that do really well on the show.
Really?
Even though no one's won it yet, but no one has made it the furthest. So.
Really, no one's won American Ninja Warrior?
No American has won it. There's only like, I think 4 or 5 people that won the show, and they're all Japanese.
Japanese, yeah, that's when I saw, that's the one I used to watch.
One of them's like a fisherman, one's
yeah,
like
it's crazy.
like a shoe salesman.
Like random people.
And then we have like stuntmen here, we have all these badass superstars that can't compete.
Yeah, I think like, maybe it's an ego thing, or maybe it's just for, I don't know.
I don't know, man. It's
I don't know. One of the because I remember seeing the obstacles where it's just we got to go across, and you're just straight on like practically you're this much.
Yep.
That was
Cliffhanger.
crazy. Yeah, I saw. I tried doing that, and I barely got like.
Yeah, that thing is brutal.
So so what was it? A training like week like getting ready for that?
Getting ready for that, it's let me see. For calisthenic athletes, I mean, just doing your body weight itself. Luckily, I had a friend who had summer courses in his backyard. So there's a salmon ladder. It's the one where it's the bar when you pull up and you lock on.
Oh yeah, so it's like you're one level and then you gotta get all the way up.
Besides that, I just mainly stayed on the bar. Did a lot of just body weight stuff and some grip training.
So, you don't have to do any endurance work at all?
No, not too much. I usually spend my days. Some days I have like just calisthenic, just all endurance.
Oh wow.
Just like high intensity circuit training.
Really? How do you do that?
It's just I'll incorporate like 5 different body weight exercises and just do it back to back to back for like a minute straight. Yeah. So
for a minute straight?
Yeah, I do like 30. Depends how I feel during that day. So I'll either do like 30 seconds non-stop push-ups, and then 30 seconds like burpees, and then 30 seconds squash. I'll do like 5 exercises, and that's 1 round, and I'll do like 2 rounds of those.
Dang.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So yeah. Or I'll play basketball.
Who's that?
Or something easy like that. I'll just play basketball.
Some games can get intense depending on who you're playing with.
Yeah. Some people that play down the street, they just they get intense.
Yeah.
Well, too intense.
Were there How long did you train for American Ninja Warrior?
How long?
How long did you train?
It's actually funny because when I started calisthenics was when I actually first saw a show. And my friend forwarded it to me, and I was just like, oh, yeah, I think I could do that. So I tried applying on the show. Or actually, they reached out to me at one of the fitness expos.
Really?
And then I found out that I was like 18 at the time, but you had to be 21.
Huh.
So I guess I had to wait 3-4 years to actually make it on the show. So this year is the first time that I got to be on the show.
Dang.
So yeah, so I've been, I guess, training for like 4 years.
Like sort of unintentionally.
Yeah.
Because like you're good, but you're too young.
Yeah, and I'm just like, are you serious? Come on. Please.
Well, I'll give you like 4 years of extra.
Yeah.
Extra training.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And well, on days when you're training, like when you're supposed to be ready for like, do you ever experience those mental blocks and like, I don't feel like working out today?
Oh yeah, of course.
Like, what do you do when that happens?
If I don't feel like, if I'm hurt or something, if something doesn't feel right in my body, I won't risk it. Especially if I have like a competition coming up, because I'd rather be safe than sorry. Yeah. I'll just take that. Like yesterday, I was lifting, and something felt wrong with my shoulder. I think it was just the day before I was lifting. I was doing something. So I just did something else. So I think I was doing chest yesterday. I was supposed to do chest yesterday, and shoulder was feeling off. So I just didn't risk it.
Yeah, so that's a good one. But some people try to force the issue.
Yeah, listen to your body.
Yeah, please.
That's how you get hurt. I'm telling you.
That's what happens. What do you call it? When I was working on this freeze, because I'm a huge footwork guy when it comes to b-boying, so I was trying to, I did a freeze here, and then I kind of tweaked it, and what do you call it? I felt it, and like for a while I couldn't freeze like that.
Right.
So because there was a weird tender soreness right here.
Yeah, I used to get some like, I don't know what it was, but just a pinch right here every time I did muscle ups.
Really?
Yeah, it was for a while. I think it's a common thing for bar athletes. Just either here or your elbows.
Yeah, I feel it on my elbows.
In the b-boy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elbows and wrists.
Yeah.
Especially when I just throw like up in the air into a freeze. So
right.
That's like gravity, stop.
Yeah.
That's
hard.
hard.
Everyone tries to do that. It's all.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's like two different realms. Like, how do you do that? That's pretty amazing. How do you do that? That's pretty.
Right.
And I think that I'm using what I'm learning from doing calisthenics to really help what I can do with breaking, because I always focus more on the dance portion, because there's type of b-boys that just focus on moves, and when I was in the battle scene, but now I actually want to take it to the point where I can just do more than just do a lot of footwork and cool little transition tricks, and take it to a point where I can actually do like air chairs, because when I was in it, everyone's like, and their moms were doing air chairs, and I was a hipster. I'm like, I'm gonna do that because everyone's doing it, so I'm gonna focus on footwork. So
my mom was doing it.
And then
what are you doing? Air chair.
Cooking food and air chairing at the same time. But there's another really freaking cool event that I saw on YouTube, and I saw it in my news feed, was the Battle of the Bars, and I think, what was it? How many events did they have? Right?
Battle of the Bars. That was the third one, the one that just passed in January.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's like what you said, like street gymnastics, right?
Yeah, it's just a freestyle calisthenics competition, just one-on-one battles. So it's kind of like a fight. So 3-minute rounds. So your opponent goes kind of like a breakdance battle.
Yeah.
But 3 rounds, and it's head-to-head. So your opponent goes. You have up to 40 seconds to do as whatever you want, and then after that, your time's over. Your next opponent, he does whatever he wants. You could do 10 seconds, 40 seconds, as much as he wants, but no more than 40. So they go back and forth for 3 minutes, and that's one round, and they have 2 more rounds after that.
Dang. And
so it's intense.
What are you guys judged on?
There's 5 criterias. I know it's like crowd. There's probably crowd. Strength, endurance, balance, and acrobatics.
Dang.
That's 5. Yeah. So there's 3 judges. So and they just judge.
Wow, that's
It's hard to judge.
yeah. Because I was watching it. And if you guys haven't seen this stuff, you guys gotta check it out. Battle of the Bars, and it's crazy. Just seeing the stuff that I mean, when I got into this, I thought a muscle up was cool, but then I'm seeing people doing crazy.
Everyone and their mothers are doing muscle ups now.
Right?
Yeah.
Everyone's
My mom's
doing
muscling up. It's like, you mean this?
Yeah, everyone's doing a muscle up now. It's like doing like 360s.
Yeah.
Going from one really high bar to another one. Like that is crazy. Athletic, dangerous.
The cool thing about it now is it's starting to break down into different styles. Like
Really?
the b-boy, there's different styles of b-boy.
Yeah.
So now, there's just like the strength guys that are focused more on kind of like gymnasts.
Yeah.
Like the Russian gymnasts. And then there are like high flyers like myself that just like swing from bar to bar, jump, throw off, catch, 360. Yeah. So it's
That's crazy. I didn't know that. So it's
Yeah.
crazy because before we started recording, you said the whole movement is still young.
Yeah, it's still young.
So, and because you're telling me there's no names for these moves yet.
Right.
And then there's this whole controversy where it started. We'll go into that, but that's. Did you train for it? Of course you're just doing it every day. I guess. What's it like competing in that type of setting? Going from
it's it's very nerve-wracking. I remember the first competition we had was in San Jose. It was the first one-on-one competition ever, and it was televised. We had a big camera crew out there. The crowd wasn't that big compared to the last one, but it was still huge. I just remember we're the main event, we're the last to go, and every battle closer to ours was just like, I ran to the bathroom like I scored 9 times, and me and my opponent were just back and forth. Like, still, you have more in you? I was just dry after that. So yeah, it was very nerve-wracking. We went to the restroom like 9 times. It was just so nervous for it.
How many rounds?
3.
3?
Yeah, 3-minute rounds. And I just remember right when I touched the bar, all that just went away. It was just all that nervousness, it just turned off, and I just was adrenaline. So it's a great feeling.
You just reminded me of one of my other friends. Like it's like when I'm about to perform, so I do choreo as well. Like it's like you're nervous right before you go on stage, but once you just start going with the flow,
it goes
natural.
away.
Yeah, it's like, do you do any sort of like pre-competition routine? Like, because like some people have like, because with my crew we do meditation, and then personally when I work out, I sort of do a little pump up, just a little
Pump up?
Yeah.
I do this one thing. I don't know if it's I do this everywhere, but every time I'm about to do something different, I always like scratch my head.
Really?
Yeah. So if you see that, it's just like, I don't know, it's just like my OCD. But every time, if you watch me, if I'm doing this, then expect to see something.
About to go crazy.
Yeah, I'm about to try something new or something scary.
Oh yeah, because it's like a sort of a routine that sort of gets you going.
It's like I feel like I'm letting get hurt without doing it.
It's crazy. How would you, people first start, because when people look, when they see you at first time, they see you at a level that's 4 years prior experience, and they may say that's good for you, and like he's already good where he's at. What would you say to people who are first starting out? What's your advice to them?
Just keep doing it, man. Just don't stop doing it. I would say start with the basics. Once you get that down, just be creative. There's no wrong. Like, doing the muscle up, the moves that you're going to create, there's nothing wrong. There's no right or wrong. I'm sorry, there's no wrong. And just basically be creative. Because, your creativity is just what's going to motivate others to get better, and also yourself. So, just You'll see me literally. I'll have a conversation with someone, with my friend, and then I'll space out because I just thought of something to do.
Yeah.
And I'll go to my phone and I'll just type it down before I forget.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things, and later on I'll go to a gymnastic gym and just try it out. And
Crazy.
that's how I think that's what all bar athletes, they have that mentality.
So the crazy moves you create, you write it out, and then you just do it. So
Yeah.
It's not just something like you're on the bars and you just randomly do it.
Sometimes, but mainly I'll watch videos or just things will pop in my mind. And, I have ADD, so my mind is 120 all the time. So I can barely sit still. So I'll always just think of random things to do. Just
Crazy. So when I'd say because I've been recently just getting back into battling. So when you say writing it down actually helps you, do you actually visualize it? Like when you say we're having a conversation, you space out, and then do you actually visualize it, or just like, oh, there's a simple passing thought?
No, I visualize it. I visualize everything here, and I do my best to translate what it is on my notepad.
Oh wow!
Because I don't know what to call it.
There's no actual name.
Yeah, there's no actual name, so.
And two, what's the worst injury that you've gotten doing this?
Worst injury. Luckily, I haven't had any serious injuries. Nothing, that's put me out.
Yeah.
I've had just aches and just soreness. I can't remember. I know I dislocated a finger one time. It was like a 10-foot bar to bar.
Oh yeah.
It's not so long. But there's not too. I think that would be serious.
That's good then. Dude.
Yeah, so I'm very fortunate.
So you said you said you were in a crew.
LWCO, or it's a company.
Oh,
it's a company that created Battle of the Bars.
Oh wow. So okay, and then.
And Raw Movement. Sorry, I can't. Raw Movement. It's just it's basically the big crew in SoCal. It's all the SoCal bar athletes.
Oh wow. Yeah. And you said there was this. Well, I guess I want to really go into. There's this controversy that started. What was that about?
It's from what I've heard. I'm not saying I started, but from what I've heard, there's these crews, just a whole bunch of crews in New York. That's they've been doing it for I think 10+ years. They said they started doing it at the park. I don't know who actually started, but I also know that Santa Monica Beach in the 40s, when Muscle Beach came around, I saw photos. There's people who were doing the same stuff we were doing, like gymnastics.
Yeah.
And gymnastics has been around for
years.
So, I know that they've been doing it longer. So I just think what we do is just like another form of gymnastics. And I really don't care who started it.
It's fun.
Right?
Yeah.
Like can we not get along? It's like b-boying. Who started b-boying?
Yeah,
everyone's.
I've been to. I've been a part of battles where it's like really heated to the point where it gets to almost the point where face to face we're gonna fight.
Right.
I get used to it so heated in battles, but that just took the fun away from me because I was so absorbed in being better than them that I lost the sight of just getting better as a dancer.
Yeah.
So I figured. So I stopped battling for a while, so I could just focus on one teaching over at the studio I used to teach at, and now being a dad. And now I'm actually interested in battling again. So I've been training with calisthenics to see how far I can go in terms of breaking. But man, what was I trying to say? Gonna ask me next. Oh, I've heard some people, because some of my friends were just love just lifting, and some people criticize calisthenics as just being showboating, like it's nothing but show. When people, what do you say to critics?
That calisthenics showboat?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I'm not gonna lie. The stuff we do about at the competitions, it is a show. But then there's certain type of workouts like reps. There's this crew called Beast Mode. It's out there in New York.
Oh.
It's just like these 200+ pound black guys are just huge. They look like they just all got out of prison and just went to the park one day, and all they do, they just reps, and they work out. And these guys are huge.
Damn.
So they don't care about showboating. They just work out. And there are some people that just show off, and that's cool. That's what you like to do. And there's some people that just like to just work out. So I don't think do both. Work out and the show. Have some fun.
Why not, right? So how about you? Like, how do you handle critics when you're I'm pretty sure when you're in a competitive mode or when you're people have seen you for sure. You've heard some people sort of thing. Like, how do you view it?
Yeah. So when I first started, I was 120 pounds,
Yeah.
and they were just people. They were like 200 plus pounds. Like, if I was your size and your weight, I could do that no problem. I don't think you can, because there's the dude that's 300 pounds that's doing it.
Yeah.
And no offense, but you don't look like it.
Okay. Oh, is that kind of?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the most common question when people like come up to? I'm pretty sure people.
I get asked, were you a breakdancer? Were you a gymnast?
I was actually thinking that. Did you used to break?
No, I
they're doing planches like nothing.
Yeah, I get. I think those are the two biggest things. I'm just like, no, self-taught. It's just like, yeah, you just no prior experience. All I did was play basketball and lift it. That was it.
That we were just talking about that before we started filming. How has calisthenics helped you in terms of because you said you're doing basketball for 18 years. So
Basketball. Basketball was my passion. I still play here and there, not as religious as I played back then in high school. But the thing that's helped me is my size. I put on like 30 pounds, and I'm still as quick. So that's helped me a lot. Yeah. Yeah. I felt bad. I knocked down this high school kid one time. I didn't see it. He just cut me off. Next thing I knew, he was on the floor.
Charge.
Yeah. Oh, so sorry. Let me take up your teeth. So.
Oh man. Oh, what did you used to do before all this, before calisthenics, before battle the ball, or any of this?
It's funny. I used to be a dancer. Well, I wouldn't consider myself. I tried getting in a dance. And my good friend Brandon Galvan. He was been a popper for years, and then right when he got into high school, he transitioned into crump. I think that was when like crumps first started to appear, like 04 with 06.
Yeah, 03, 04.
Yeah, something like that. So in high school, we were like freshmen, and I was just like, I met this kid. I was like, man, you're a crazy dancer. And we just started, you just taught me some stuff, and we would just dance with him. I did that for like a couple of years. I wasn't.
Oh, so you put in some time though.
Yeah, it was like a couple of years of my life, and I just remember I was wearing our big double XL T-shirts.
Oh yeah, the old days of crump.
Yeah, I was a skinny kid with a big ass. The shirt would come down to like my thighs, and I'd be like, "Mom, this shirt's too small. We need to go bigger."
Yeah, I remember.
I don't look like I'm in a gang.
Yeah, I remember. I got a lot of when I got into crump, the clothes were starting to look more skaterish. My friends, man, they wore the biggest shirts I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Man, it was ridiculous.
Double XL doesn't fit me now, so back then,
yeah.
I'm like, come on, it's funny. And I had no hair. I shaved my head. So I really looked like I was from the triads.
Yeah, you probably did.
I looked like I was the leader of the triads. Yeah.
What do you call it? So you just after high school. How long? Yeah.
Sophomore, junior year.
Okay.
And then senior years when they opened LA Fitness by my house.
Oh.
So I got a membership there. So then that's when I started lifting.
Gotcha. And oh wow, that's right. And so what are you doing now? And what's next?
Right now I'm working with the World Calisthenics organization. So that's the company that holds the Battle of the Bars. And then when we're not doing that, we are doing seminars, classes.
Really?
So we teach the stuff. We do it all over. So every month, we're like at twice a month we'll hold a seminar, and with some of our guys, we just have 2 trainers that just went to one from Dubai and Kuwait, so they're stationed up there for 2 years. We have one this Saturday in Orange County.
Oh wow, OC?
Yeah, OC. So we do OC quite a bit. We do La Brea. Yeah, we go all over.
Wow. Yeah, because I know there's one class that I follow on Instagram called Progressive Calisthenics.
That's him.
Oh really?
That's Kenny.
Yeah. So because I hit him up like there's a weekly class. I want to go check it out.
Yeah.
So wow. So it's still it's a really small community. Still getting big.
Yeah, we got Kenny met one of our guys at 24-hour Fitness in Mountain Park, and then we met up with him in another 24 the next week, and we just started training with him. I remember we were at the dinner tables, me, Frank, and other member Miles. We're just like, so guys, should we we had a team vote. Yeah, so all thumbs up, and he was in.
Nice. So it doesn't sound like it's too hardcore business.
No, I was just like, yes or no? Yeah, why not? We need more people.
That's crazy. So, sounds like this is like your full-time thing, huh?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Right now, yeah.
That's cool. Is it, I guess, what's your overall vision in terms of calisthenics? What you do and helping out others, or your company, what's your overall vision?
Training, traveling the world, teaching people around the world about calisthenics, just training them.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
This is one of my favorite questions. Warren, now, what's the one piece of advice you would give yourself from like 5-10 years ago?
It gets better. It gets better.
Was that wrong?
Huh?
Was that wrong?
If I was 5 years from now, I'd be like, take off that double XL shirt, grow your hair out, lift some weights, and you're gonna find a whole new sport that you're just gonna fall in love with.
Oh wow.
Oh, sure, what's that?
Oh,
back then, I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, because you did
I didn't know
basketball religiously, right?
Yeah, then I don't know what I want to do after high school. I think I wanted to do something with theater. I remember.
Really?
Yeah, because I was big into improv for like
crazy.
Yeah, I was improv. I loved it, and I was like, well, maybe I should do that. And then
improv on the bars.
yeah, pretty much. That's what I'm doing now. So it's crazy. Things happen so fast.
Dang, that's wow. I didn't know you did improv.
Yeah.
That's what threw me off.
Improv. Yeah, it was fun. That's something I kind of want to just do for fun. Just like that's so much fun doing that.
Are you still doing it now?
No. I did improv classes. It was a lot.
a lot of it.
Just like you're just on your feet the whole time. It just challenges your mind.
Dang. Yeah, because a couple of my friends invited me to it. Kind of the idea of that sort of just intimidated me, I guess.
Like being in front of a crowd?
I'm like, I don't mind doing public speaking and that kind of stuff, but having to think on my feet in that sort of really fast pace. I guess for me, I'm comfortable doing like when it comes to breaking, it's like, all right, cool. I already have like a set of tricks and moves that I can do. But when it comes to that, I gotta be like, my mind's going fast. I'm like, zero. Because I always thought bar work was just all like just grinding it out, always doing these. So muscle up was cool. I thought, I don't know. I didn't even know that the styles existed. And then again, not everyone who knows how to break knows that there's different styles of break.
Right.
Well, what you said you're doing now is just training. But what else? What is the next event for you? You're going to compete at?
Battle of Bars 4 in San Jose. It's July 12th and 15th.
Oh wow.
It's at the San Jose Fit Expo.
Dang, I'm going to check that out. So everything we're mentioning here is going to be on the links down below. So if you want to go check them out, you have them in your area, go check them out. What can people, before I get to my favorite question, what can people connect with you?
Instagram, that's a big thing. It's at prove_it.
Oh yeah.
So, and then Facebook /Warren James Lee.
That's one of the things I noticed that you like. I always wondered, where did that come from? The whole prove it.
Prove It came from my buddy. He actually had a. What was that? Yeah, my buddy had some. I don't want to say Prove It. He had like a company. It was like Pi. It stood for many things. It's positive impact. Prove It. Positive. Yeah. So it was just one of those things. Just like I forgot what he said, but he said that Prove It. Just like that's pretty good.
I just picked it up.
Yeah, just like prove it.
That's crazy. Because when I saw that hashtag, prove it.
Hashtag prove it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Last question. What's the one thing that's driving you now to keep you doing it?
One thing that's driving me now is for calisthenics, to be one of the best trainers. Just for me, it's just teaching people how to do what we do. And I remember the first reaction I had when I first did the stuff on the bars. Just like, man, everything in my head just went off. Light bulb. Just like, man, if I could do this, maybe I could actually, things that I couldn't think of doing. Handstands. Like, that was scary to me. And for many people, it's scary. So, actually just teaching people how to get rid of the fear. That's one of the big things. I even today, for me, I struggle with. There's certain things that fear, that mental block. I guess that's what kind of drives me to get rid of that.
Yeah.
Because I know every year I get better. Every year athletes are getting better. So
yeah, that's true.
You gotta keep up, or they'll just step on you.
All right. Love it. Okay. Warren, Profiles in Drive. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Everything we mentioned. Battle of the Bars, American Ninja Warrior, his Instagram, if you want to stalk him on Instagram. Everything is going to be right down below in the show notes. And thank you guys for watching Profiles in Drive. If you guys like this episode, make sure you hit like, subscribe, share this with a friend who you think might benefit from it, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode. Catch you guys later.